sir, we've come to Preed. Can I take your order, please?
Welcome to the Gibbons Talks Boxing YouTube channel. As you can probably see, we got Liam Williams on the channel. Really appreciate your time, Liam. I'm sure you've been very busy. Finally, you've got a date, a rough date for the fight you've wanted probably for the last year and a half.
Yeah, mate, exactly. Very excited. I'm over the moon to be getting my, my long-awaited shot, and that's all there is to it. Really key. I'm just very excited and looking forward to making my mark on that world stage. I want to go and win that title, and that's when things really take off, and I get some massive fights and massive paydays. But I am taking it one fight at a time, just fully focusing on this and getting that win.
Because it seems a very long time ago now that you fought Atlantis Fox for the Eliminator, the WBO Eliminator. Was it December 2019, I think it was?
It was December the 22nd, 19.
And we all presumed that after that fight, you began a shot at the WBO title, within 6 months or so, but it's been such a long time waiting.
Yeah, mate, exactly. I was hoping the same thing, obviously. That was in 22nd December 19, and so where are we, like 15 months down the line now? No, 14 months down the line, sorry. I expected I would have had it well before now, but obviously complications come up, and COVID, all stuff. It's all a bit unfortunate that I've had to wait for so long, but what matters is that we're here now,
Your opponent, the champion, he put a strange tweet out, Andrade, almost acting surprised that the fight was being announced.
Yeah, Ciaran, the man's a freak. I don't know what. There's no other way for me to explain him. He's just an idiot. I think he's losing. Losing the plot a bit, to be honest with you. But to fight me. Sorry, it's kind of jogging. Yeah, I don't think he wants to fight me, really. Not really to say that he's scared or whatever else, but I just think he knows I'm all wrong for him, and he's worked all his time. He's been champion for such a long time. I think he's looking for his cash out then.
Yeah, because he put on Twitter as well recently that he implied that his body weight was up around 200 pounds fairly recently as well. So his body language isn't very positive going into the fight.
Yeah, do you know what it is? He's trying to give me a false sense of security. I don't know if I'm wording it right, but he either is underestimating me, which I don't think he's that stupid, or he's just trying to make out that he's not ready, and he's planting the seed. Do you know, if he gets beaten, he gets smashed to bits by me, then he's going to come out after the fight and he's going to say, well, I did tell you so. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't focused. He's already making up his excuse before he gets beaten.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it seems, reading between the lines, that this is a fight that his promoter Eddie Hearn has almost pushed him into.
Yeah, of course, he's been kind of backed into a corner, isn't he, where he doesn't really want to fight, but all his other avenues are kind of, they've been burnt out, and he's got nowhere. If he doesn't fight me and he gives up that title, then he's not got another very big fight to go into.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a fight where for the WBO middleweight title, which is a very historical belt. Guys like Nigel Benn have held it. Chris Eubanks Sr., De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins.
Hello?
Hello, Liam?
Yes, he's very delayed. I don't know whether it's me or you, but God knows. Yeah, if you look back through the history of the belt and who's held it, who's fought for it, all this kind of stuff is, to add my name to them history books would be special. And I don't just want to go and, box for that title. I want to win it, defend it, and unify. I want to keep progressing. I don't just want to become world champion I've made it. I want to hopefully try and win it. I'm just going to continue to keep looking for the biggest fights possible. I don't want no easy voluntary defenses. I want big fights, unification fights.
And yeah, and I presume ideally you would have rather this fight to be in the UK, but looking at it from a positive point of view, for you to win a world title in America, in American primetime TV slot, will put your name right up there for the big fights?
I'm actually really happy that it's in America. I wouldn't have wanted him to come to the UK and I'd be away from home. I want him to be in his own country, comfortable, the best Demetrius Andrade, so I can go and rip that belt away from him. And that way, I'm going to get all the credit I deserve for doing it. And I know that. As I said, I'm happy that I'm going to be fighting him in America. I always wanted it to be in America because, I want him to be at home in his comfort zone with his home fans, with his, with everybody there backing him. So when I go and win that title and take it away from him, I'm going to get all the credit I deserve and the credit that I have been deserving for a while.
And I don't know if you caught the question, just because the line is a little bit poor, but by winning a title in America as well, that will put your name right out there for the other big fights, because the middleweight division, the super middleweight division is packed full of superstars of boxing at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, there's some massive names you got, Canelo, Charlo, Golovkin, Eubank, and it's super middle and even light middle. The list goes on. So there's a lot of very high level fighters floating around within the weight, which could, you could fight catch weights. There's all kind of good fights that could potentially happen in and around my weight. So it's very exciting, and once I win that title, it'll give me some very good leverage, and I'm pretty sure they will want to come and face me, and I won't have to do the chasing anymore.
Yeah, and something as well that I'm sure a promoter, Eddie Hearn, I'm not sure what agreement you've got for this fight, whether he'll have any options on your future fights, but I'm sure something he's well aware of is that you were a massive ticket seller in Wales, and you could easily sell probably 20, 30,000, probably even more tickets than that for the Millennium Stadium against another big name. Oh
yeah, for sure. To be totally honest with you, I don't even know the situation. People call me now. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really even know the situation in terms of when I win, will Eddie have any power over my fight? So I don't think so. But either way, it doesn't matter. As you said, I can sell big amounts of tickets, and I'm pretty sure if I win that title and come home as world champion, there's definitely something they can do in Wales and put on a big show against another big name for me, such as Eubank, maybe Golovkin. Imagine that. I think it'd be a lot of interest. Oh, definitely. Just another quick question, Liam. I know you're very busy. Does this fight feel different to you already in terms of the reaction you're getting off people
on social media, people like myself and a lot bigger people in the boxing media trying to contact you for interviews, etc.?
Yes, it's a good time. Good time to be alive, huh? No, it's good. I've always liked, interacting with people who wanted to give me interviews and stuff. But to be honest with you, since yesterday, my phone has not stopped ringing. So I think it's probably going to be time where I'm going to have to get myself another separate contract because things are getting out of hand, to be honest with you. But it's exciting. It's very good. It's amazing the support that people are showing me, and I'm overwhelmed, to be honest with you. It's a great feeling.
And of course, for people who don't know, maybe if there's any American boxing fans watching this interview, trying to find out some information about you, you actually only live a short distance away from the home of Tommy Farr, who of course fought Joe Louis back in, was it 1930s?
Yeah, I live. I could throw a stone from my house and back home. I could throw a stone from my house just across the next block. But yeah, it's good. There's some good history coming from it. The outcomes are going to be different. The difference is I'm going to be bringing on that title.
I know you've been ticking over in training. Have you actually started your proper camp as such yet?
Yeah, I've been more than ticking over, to be honest. I've been putting a fair amount of work, and I've been training twice a day, most days of the week for the last 4 or 5 weeks. So trust me, I'll be more than ready. I could be ready in 6 weeks, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I'm getting there. I'm in good shape. I'm plodding along. I'm in a good place physically, mentally. Just all round. I'm very happy.
And I know it's a bit of a cliched question, Liam, but on a fight night, how's the fight going to go?
I believe, I know a lot of fighters chat shitky and they say I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But I genuinely believe I'm going to go and do a number on him. He's going to be tricky. He's going to cause me problems. Not so much problems, but difficulties. He's going to make it tricky for me. He's going to make it awkward. But I honestly believe 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, I'm gonna break him down. I'm gonna put an end to him.
Okay, Liam. Thanks for your time. As your dog. What's the name of your dog, Liam?
Cotto.
Otto. So sorry, Cotto. Oh, Cotto, right? Of course. Cotto.
After my man Miguel.
Does I presume you're in Sheffield at the moment, do you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. So does Cotto travel up and down to Sheffield with you?
Yeah, he does. He does quite a lot. After this week, I don't think he'll be back with me because obviously it's time to really get serious with training, and I can't afford to be coming home from training, walking the dog, cleaning up shit from the back garden. I don't want that. I want to be focused. So he'll be home with the missus, like.
Okay, Liam.
Hello.
Yeah, I still go with them, mate. Yeah, just want to say, Liam, thanks for your time this afternoon. I know you're really, really busy. I know, I suppose, if you work in sort of boxing, reporting or media, whatever you call what I'm doing, you're supposed to be neutral. But I've known you quite a while now, since your amateur days. So I've got all I want to say, Liam, best of luck on the night. I hope you absolutely smash him.
Yeah.
And come back to Wales as world champion.
Yeah, I will, mate. 100%. I'm very confident that I will, and this, this all hope that does come true, and I bring it on.
It's actually, I just had a memory now. The very first time I interviewed you, I think, was in the Ronda ABC, if you remember, for Made in Cardiff TV.
Yeah, do you know what, mate? It was. I remember being sat in the corner of the one in the old ring. I even remember I had a red tracksuit on. I remember it.
Well, I can't remember what I was wearing, but I just remember at the time your mentality seemed, you seemed, there was a bit of a steel about you that perhaps some boxers lack.
How difficult is it for a professional boxer in general? Your friends, probably all your sort of people around your age, are out drinking and partying.
Yeah, people don't see that part where you got to stay in and to go for food, you can't drink. Most just casual fans see that you get in there, beat someone up and get paid good money for it, but it's not as easy as it looks. You've got to obviously be really dedicated and just staying in for months on end. Your mates are going out drinking and whatever, and you're going out for a run, so. It's not easy, but rewards are all there, worth it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important here. I think, to be a very good and successful boxer, I think, not in everybody's case, not at all times, but in many cases, I think you've got to have that bit of edge. Yeah, I don't know how to put it. You've got to be that little bit. You got a bit of a nasty side to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's got to be a bit of extra something, I suppose. That's the small percentage you're working on.
Yeah, you very rarely see a top like high level boxer who is 100% normal. If that makes sense. little ways about him.
Okay, mate. I'll leave you get on with your day. I presume you're training this afternoon, so good luck with that. And like I said, good luck with the fight. All the best of the luck in the world. And I can't wait for you to bring that world title home to Wales.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Ciaran. Appreciate it.
Cheers, Liam. Really appreciate your time, mate. Thank you. All the best, Liam.
Hello, so we're Pontypridd. Can I take your order, please?